Hello guys, welcome again. I'm the other gay cousin. We're past midway of the season. I really want to know what's going to happen. I can't wait. I need some more Patty and Allison content, so I'm going to dive right in.
Listen, Divine, everybody wanted to get out of here. You at least... Hello.
For who?
Huh?
I thought you said good morning.
Yeah!
The newspaper says there's no poop fairy. What?
Thank you. Bye. Oh. Oh, no.
Is that Tammy's house? Why she's nervous?
Oh, hi. You didn't tell me you were coming over?
I know.
And you cut your hair.
I had to do something. It feels like something's off, and this seemed like a dramatic gesture or whatever.
The haircut?
No, coming over. I barely heard from you since my birthday.
I'm sorry. I've been busy.
Since when are you two?
Oh, right. She got the tapes and she saw her.
You might be the best thing in my life, and I want to spend all my time with you. I think it could be really good for both of us. Okay, you can respond at some point.
Well,
Okay, so I'm confused, which happens a lot. I don't get it. And I think Patty is as shocked as I am at Tammy's invitation. I think Tammy likes Patty so much that she doesn't care whatever sketchy thing is going on between her and Allison. Some people might think that Tammy is being calculated and she's doing this, but deep down she doesn't really care and she's just trying to bust them. But I think she just wants to protect Patty and she doesn't believe she'll do something wrong and she wants her for herself. So she's the way she has to protect Patty is to keep her close and have more control over Patty. And for that, she needs to live with her. Whatever she has with Allison gets extinguished because there's no way that Patty will spend as much time with Allison if she lives here, you know, far away from her and stops being her neighbor. Well, if Allison leaves or if Allison, goes forth with her plan, of course Patty is going to say yes because she has nothing left here to live for. Tammy is stable. Tammy will always be there, and Allison won't. So, yeah, maybe she will say yes because she'll think that she doesn't have another option.
So I'll be out of your hair.
It's fine. You still gonna meet up with this guy?
Yeah. Why, is he scary?
I don't know. I only texted with him.
Is that Patty's lighter? She's playing with it like a fidget spinner. It's Patty's lighter, right? Because I've seen Patty use it on episode 4 at the hospital scene, or episode 3. I don't even know. I noticed that Patty was playing with her lighter. Did Allison keep it since the end of the birthday party?
volunteering to help Kevin?
No, I'm not. Getting the death certificate. Tonight. Gertrude's.
Wait, how?
Well, Sam got me the number of the shady guy at City Hall, and he texted me back saying that for $100 he could get me the paper. So, we should go.
Okay.
What, really?
Yeah. Let's do it.
I thought you were gonna say that we should wait for the electricity to come back on and for you to find a Valium.
Ah, I don't think it'll be any less sketchy if we wait till the lights are on. Besides, I gotta do something. Instead of sitting at home in the dark, stuck in my head.
What's wrong?
Tell her. Yeah, she's freaking out because of Tammy's proposition. and she doesn't have the guts to tell Allison.
Hey, here we go.
Yep. We're doing this. We're doing this?
Oh, we got the keys. The power's out. It's kismet, right?
I guess. I'm still not sure.
That'll be easy.
Makes me so nervous when you do that.
Do what?
Think things are easy when they're not.
Don't they have like security cameras? Anyway, Patty is nervous, but not as nervous as she got when Tammy asked her to move in with her. What does that tell you about her?
You did it.
Oh shit, it's full of crap. Holy shit.
But sometimes you just gotta roll with it, right?
Well, we didn't have a plan. Don't you think?
No. Because when I think too much about something, that's the second I start talking myself out of it, okay?
That's not true.
Well, maybe not for you, but it is for me. You've known me for 15 years. Have I ever done anything? No. And I can't even blame Kevin for it, because it's always been true. I make excuses, and I bail, and I make excuses, and I bail. And Allison, you just always make excuses and fail.
Jesus.
Sorry. I just need to find this thing tonight, and I can't let a little trespass in or some shitty nephew who can't alphabetize create any more excuses.
Okay.
Allison's little freak out is very telling, and Patty is a little bit shocked by it. Allison is being very unforgiving to herself because she's carrying a lot of guilt and regret over her life choices. Patty never thought she'd be this hard on herself. And it's interesting that she said that she couldn't blame Kevin for that she's always been like this. And I think that it's because of her mother, because we've seen a little bit of her mother, and it was clear enough that her mother was a very negative influence on her. The short time she had on air was telling Allison that she was always dreaming, always doing plans and never following through, just like her father. I think that Allison is like this because her mother always putting her down. Like Allison would be saying, I want to go to college, and her mother would be like, please, we're not college people, please, you're never gonna do it. And Allison never got the strength to actually prove her mother wrong. It's unfortunate because I think that by staying with Kevin, she found yet another person that keeps, that pulls her down.
Hang on. Wait.
What, really?
You don't actually believe any of that. That's bullshit. You are not some hopeless screw-up.
Okay.
No. Don't do that. I'm here. I've been here. Standing next to you. If you're some loser who can't do anything, I follow your lead. What does that make me?
Guess you're all right sometimes.
I'm trying to understand when the lights went out. Right, the lights went out when she was asking for money to Sam. He was like, bringing her down and saying, hey, but you had that voice where you were almost begging for the money. So as he was being, pointing out her negative traits, the lights went out. And now that Patty is, pointing out things that she thinks are not bad in Allison, the lights went up. Maybe it's a bit corny, but, I think it was on purpose.
What?
And sorry, I have to pause it again. And it's such a Patty thing to do, to not be direct on the compliment, and trying to say something nice without really saying it. So she was like, no, you're not a screw up, because if you are, then what does that make me? Because I'm following you around. Am I even more of a screw up than you are? No, that can't be. So it was her way, her veiled way of making a deep compliment, trying to distance herself by saying something nice, but not too nice, not too overtly. Otherwise it would be, too direct and, and it will move them to really awkward waters, and they are always navigating those waters, pretty far from each other, almost touching but never touching, because then something would happen, and neither of them are prepared for that. Yet.
That was intense.
Blackouts do that. People go nuts.
People do. Explains all that stuff outside. You know, probably related to the whole blackout thing.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Sure.
It's weird. Wanting something so bad and finally getting it. It's new.
The song in the previous scene ending with "At last," I think I heard it right. It ended with "At last," and it pans out to Allison being all happy with the papers in her hand, saying that finally she got it. So that's a nice transition. I think it was also on purpose.
Yeah. I'm moving in with Tammy.
It is suitable for her to say this right now because Allison is getting closer to what she wants. She's closer to leaving the hell out of the city she lives in and leaving Patty behind. So it's suitable for Patty to say, yeah, you know what, I'm moving in with Tammy. Because she's like, what the hell do I have left? If Allison is leaving, I might as well just, keep on with my life because she sure as hell is leaving me behind and keeping on with hers.
You are? Yeah, she'd been acting really weird recently, so I went over there thinking she was going to break up with me, but she just asked me to move in.
And you said yes.
No. But I'm gonna.
You won't live here anymore.
Neither will you.
Yeah, this was Patty saying like, hey, you won't be here, so does it really make a difference that I'm not here? Like, isn't this for real? Aren't you leaving for real? It got too real, so...
Hey. I'm happy for you.
Good night, Gertrude.
Hey, Patty.
She's not happy.
And I'm really sorry. I do want to help you.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
No, I am so sorry.
It's okay.
Oh.
Oh. It's okay. It's okay.
Well, she's crying because I don't think she's crying because she's making a mistake again of, hooking up with Sam or, I don't think I'm projecting. I think she's crying because she is sad about Patty moving on with her life. And she's like, well, if I don't have Patty and if she's moving on, then I should move on. The minute Sam is being nice to her, she kisses him because why the hell not? I need someone. And then she cries because she's like, shit, nothing is going well for me. I don't like this decision I made. I'm going to lose Patty and I don't want to lose her. And she can't even find some solace in Sam's arms because he's not a distraction anymore. Okay, so another thing from the preview, Patty is taking her time to move in with Tammy. That makes sense because from the looks of it, these are going to be Patty and Allison's last moments together. So I can see that Sam is going to be more present in this last half of the season. Makes sense. Patty and Allison are on this weird place. They're like They don't want to keep apart from each other, but at the same time, Patty has a girlfriend and Allison should have someone else to care about besides Patty. The fear of rejection is just too heightened. And they have a lot to lose, you know. If they get together, Allison is dead, you know, if she fakes her own death. Patty wants to go with her wherever she goes. Would make 2 disappearances, or at least 1 death and 1 disappearance. You know, it'd be the talk of the town, Allison being dead and Patty being away. So people will think that Patty killed Allison, and then she'd be on the, you know, on the run from the police because she'd be like a prime suspect. I don't really see a way out here. Oh boy, I don't know. I think this episode had some good moments too, but they're giving us crumbs. They're giving us crumbs every episode. This is like the slowest burn I've seen in a while. It's very detailed. It has a lot of layers. I found it weird that they showed Allison with Patty's lighter. It's like a continuation of the previous episode. She also had it with her. It's funny because she gave her a pack of menthols, but she didn't give the lighter back. So what is up with that? Is it like she regretted giving the menthols? I don't know. It's interesting. It's interesting. I really think it's because, you know, the smoke breaks are something they have only for themselves. And they haven't had a moment where Patty is smoking and Allison is saying like, hey, and she joins. It's like they don't even have those little moments that they used to have that were only theirs. So it was always, you know, Allison and Patty, you know, making each other company while Patty smoked. And it's interesting. We didn't have that because, well, maybe she doesn't know where her lighter is, and Allison has the lighter. Maybe Allison is hanging on to the lighter because it's a very small thing that they still had left, and she's hanging on to it because she's going to miss it. And now that Patty is moving away, they won't even have those little smoke breaks. And Allison is getting closer to, you know, getting away, so maybe she's keeping the lighter as a small token. So I don't know, guys. I'll see you next week with Kevin Can Fuck Himself, and probably in a couple of days with the second episode of Euphoria.